from the comment section. Okay, let me know where you're watching from the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, where are you watching from? Where are you joining us from? Okay, where are you watching from? Okay, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? All right, let me know where you're watching from in the comment section. This is very important, just so that we could, follow up on one another. Okay, I also want to know if you are following me, if you are part of this, before I proceed. All right, so while I wait for you guys to share where you are watching from, let's take a deep dive into the market analysis of today. Okay, so today I would like to just take a little time to explain the market structure, and the market structure is created by an invisible hand. All right, and this invisible hand is known as demand and supply. Okay, and who creates this demand, who creates this supply? Humans. All right, humans create the demand and humans create the supply. Okay, why? Because every human wants to maximize an opportunity. So while someone is looking at Euro USD and thinking of selling off the dollar to buy the pounds in order to make gain, someone somewhere is also thinking of selling off the euro to buy the dollar. All right, and this is how market is being structured, where we have demand and supply, all right, now exchanging hands. Okay, demand and supply now exchanging hands. So that you see that, okay, as a time would come whereby buyers, there will be more demand in the market, and a time will come whereby there will be more supply in the market. Okay, a time will come in the market where we would have the buyers dominating the market, and a time will come whereby we would have sellers dominating the market. Okay, so this is like the interplay of buyers and sellers. All right, now having established this as as part of what creates the market structure, we now want to see how does this play out in our on our chart. Okay, so when we look at this, let's draw an horizontal line above here. I will tell you why we are drawing the horizontal line. Another horizontal line here, another horizontal line here, and lastly another horizontal line here. Now, why are these lines important? Because you can see that these lines are lines where price had actually gotten to. Okay? Price had gotten to this level, came again to that same level. Then price came to this level, then this level, then this level, and went down again. All right? Now, it's now a question of what does these levels represent? Now, these levels are resistance levels. Okay? They are what? They are resistance levels. Now, how does resistance level work? So, resistance level is that level whereby demand is being stopped. Okay? Demand is being pushed back. So the price went up to a level, all right, and price could not break out of that level because that level is a resistance level. It's resisting price pressure from breaking out of it. All right, and price begins to fall. Okay, now when price is falling, the sellers are making more gains. All right, now price gets to another level below that it could not go further again. Not like it could not go further, but there were buyers at that level waiting for price to come that low so that they can buy. When that is happening, when buyers wait for price to come low before they now get into the market to buy, all right, that level becomes a support level, because that level now prevents price from falling further. So if you look at this level here, all right, look at this level here. Okay, it prevented price from falling further. It prevented price from falling further here as well. So this level becomes what? A support level. All right, this level becomes what? A support level. Okay, and that's it, which is a very, very important level to watch. Okay, I'm not going to tell you some interesting thing that you should watch out at support levels. So when this price came down to this level to try to break out from it to the downward part, what happened? The support level was strong because buyers were actively buying at this spot. Price went up, price came back down to that same level again because buyers are still active at that same level. All right, buyers are active at that same level. Because buyers are active at that level, what happens? Price went up again. Then price found its way down, and buyers are still active at that level, but less active as they were at the previous level. Now that brings me to the fact I want to state here, that the statement I want to make here, that the more price touches a particular level, okay, the more price touches a particular level, the weaker the level becomes. The more price touches a particular level, the weaker the level becomes. Okay, so because when you look at this third one now, price came down and touched this same level. All right, so price becomes weaker and weaker. The price level becomes weaker and weaker as price keeps coming to touch it. So which means now this support level becomes weaker, okay, when multiple price levels are created. So let's say this one now is support 1. Okay, Now, and this one is support 2. Okay, and this one is support 3. All right, now the last one that was supposed to be support 4 became the one that could no longer bear to hold the price from breaking out downwards. Okay, so we see here that the price came to touch this level, but buyers were active at this level, and the buying power was strong. Price moved up, price came down to that same price level again, and then the buying power was still stronger, then price moves up. Now, but the interesting thing I want to know here is that the buying power of the support 2, of the second support, is smaller, is not as strong as the buying power of the first support level. Then the buying power of the third support level is not as strong as the buying power of the second support level. All right, now the buying power of the fourth support level is not even strong at all, and that was why room was created for price to break out here. Okay, room was created for price to break out here. Now, and you can see that when price broke out here, what happens? Price went down as this, and you can see that another support was created here. Okay, price went up, was rejected, came down again, support was still stronger, came down again, support was weaker, price fell below the support level again. Now, if you also observe that price, having fell out down to this place, came up to retest the previous support level, now resistance. Price came up to retest the previous support level, now resistance level. Okay, so we can see price goes back to that support turned resistance level and came down again. Okay, so the question is, where is price going next? But it's important as analysts that we ask ourselves, where has price been before? Because the interesting thing is that people say that history repeats itself, but it's just a fact that it is people that actually repeat history. History on its own cannot repeat itself. It is the inhabitants of the earth, okay, of the past history that recreates it. So history is created by those in the present, because whatsoever we are doing now in the market, either buying or selling, is creating an history, creating a track record. So because the buying engagement, the buying activity in the market is what is being represented in lines, candlesticks as well. Okay, and this is very important. So here is the catch. You will need to pay attention to support and resistance levels. Now, paying attention to support and resistance levels stems from you mapping out areas of support level and resistance level. Okay, Okay, here. So here now we come and say, let's draw another support level here. Here is another support level. All right. So you want to really take cognizance of this. And looking at it, the market is in a downward trend. Okay? The market is in a downward trend. Yes. So, with what I've explained, do you have any question? Ask your question. Okay. So let's go further to the lower time frame, which is 1 minute and 1 week. The 1 week time frame. All right. Okay. So, price came here and fell down to this level, right? And price has been rallying at this level for a while before it went up, came down again, rallied for a while, went up, now came down again. All right. Sir, David is asking a question. Said, "Do you do the analysis?" Yes, we are getting to the 1 hour time frame. All right. We are carrying out as well a multiple time frame analysis. So here we go. So here now we've been able to map out areas of support and resistance. All right. And we've seen how important it is, how important a metrics it is to either buy or sell a product. But one interesting thing is this: you would need a good level understanding of the currency, and that is why most of the time I recommend becoming a trade specialist, where you get similar currency to trade over and over and over and over and over again. All right. Similar currencies like you specializing in trading Euro USD, and you trade nothing but Euro USD, nothing but Euro USD. All right, that is it. So you gain insight into what Euro USD is all about. You gain insight into understanding the economic factors and conditions that would impact the presence, the economic factors that will impact the market movement. All right, good. So let's go lower to the daily time frame. So another thing about smaller time frames, as you go deeper into them, is that smaller time frames helps you to see clearly. All right, it gives you a broader perspective. Okay, it brings you a broader perspective. So here we have a mini support and resistance level. Okay, so here now is daily time frame. What do you expect? From this current price movement? What do you expect from this current price movement? What do you expect from this current price movement? We can see how the market has, firstly rallied for days here. Okay. Obviously, we can see that price rallied for days at this level. Okay, and then it became it broke out to the upward side. All right, and that's it. So what are we looking at, or what do we expect from here? Okay, so what price is currently doing here is looking out for means to actually break out of this. Okay, so most likely as price keeps coming to approach this level, yes, there would be a breakout again. There will be a breakout and price would okay, yes, so this is it. Good. I thank you very much, Ghostine. Thank you, Vishal, for your comments. So yes, at this point now, when price breaks out now, there will be a correction, more like this. Might see something like price breaking out. Okay, I'm coming. Price breaking out of here and then coming to retest before proceeding downward again. Okay, so we might be expecting a price retest here after a breakout. So after a breakout, like I used to say, there are 80% chances of a pullback. So you look at price moving downward like this, okay, and then price falls like this, okay, there will definitely always be, most likely, almost 90% of the time, a pullback. Okay, so here we are expecting a fall in price, a further fall in price. Once price breaks out of this level, it will keep falling, all right, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. The 4 hours time frame. So when you look at this, which means this was the rally we spotted, all right. When price rallied, and when price consolidated, the consolidation we spotted. When price consolidated at this level, there were only two things that could have happened. So you see what price is doing here, even that although price was already weak at Saturday, where is it? Price was already weak at Thursday here. Okay, and we see how price pushed back up on Friday 23rd. I'm sorry, on Friday 6th of January, and price pushed up to up to 1.08726, and that's it. So here now, and you can see that here price is tilting, is coming in a downward slope. Okay, now look at this place here. We can see that okay, so you see it's already in a downtrend, and if you look at it again on the horizontal line, you discover that it's already falling below the bullish momentum. That's falling below the bullish momentum. Okay, so not expecting that there will be a rise in price soon, except for all things being equal, except for other unforeseen circumstances that change the situation. All right, good. For those who have been following, please let me know in the comment section. You can type following, and if you've equally been getting value from this session, do well to comment in the session and say it's getting value. All right, getting value. So let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So here is our 1 hour time frame. Okay, and definitely you can see already that on our 1 hour time frame we are clearly having the downward sloping vibes. That's even very much obvious, as you can see. So yeah, as you can see, price is on the falling direction. Okay, where price is falling. Okay, so what do you want to do now? We want to leverage on the remaining time being of the falling price. Okay, good. So for Euro USD, direction is pointing downward. All right, direction is pointing downward. Okay, so when you start with the monthly time frame, it gives you a broader scope. All right. When you use multiple time frame analysis, you come from a broader scope to get the knowledge of what is going on in a smaller scope. As you keep coming closer to the grassroots, you start seeing obvious things around the price movement, as it is coming down from monthly to weekly to daily to 1 hour to 2 hours to 4 hours and the likes like that. All right. Now, okay, so we can see here now that first thing first, like we've said earlier, let us map out our levels of support and resistance. Okay, map out your levels of support and your levels of resistance, which is what we are doing now. So at the beginning of the session, I already took my time to explain what market structure is, what demand and supply is in relations to market structure. Okay. Okay. So here we have been able to map out levels of support and resistance, and definitely you can see your first support here, second support level. I'm sorry, first resistance level, second resistance level. You can see another resistance level here. Even though we can refer them to as minor resistance level. All right. So, and when you look, you know, okay, okay. So now let's understudy this market. Let's understudy this market. Let's understudy this market. Say so we can see how price had consolidated here and later broke out of this, and then consolidated and later broke out here, and then retested, and now looks like it is locked back into above the resistance level. It has broken back into that resistance level. So we are now looking at what buy pressure is coming in, or what sell pressure is coming in at that particular level, and are we seeing price projecting upward or are we seeing price projecting downward? That is why we are considering in our conversation today. So if you go down to the weekly time frame, when you go down to the weekly time frame, you will now discover, you see it becomes more obvious. So you look at it now on the weekly time frame. Look at what price is currently doing here. Look at what price is currently doing here, right? Look at what price is currently doing at this level. Okay, price, there is pressure on price, and if you zoom in closely, you will discover that price has even come out of the support level. The support level we drew. You know, price has now come below. So now it's now a question of, would price rebounds, regain its strength here, or do we see price fall further? For me, I see price fall further, and I would explain why. That's on the weekly time frame. And here is why. Look at the last 3 candles before the current one currently building up. If you look at the last 3 candles, you will discover that in the last 4 weeks, the 4th week, the 4 week away from now, 4 weeks back, let me put it that way, you can see the bearish engulfing candle that happened here. Okay, 4 weeks ago. See the engulfing candle that happened here. The engulfing candle happened here, and see so many sell pressure to the top, so many wick to the top. That is sell pressure. So I see sell pressure coming in. I see the candlestick giving me those signal that there is massive pressure in the market, and the market is about to go on a serious sell-off. All right, serious nose diving. So this is how you see it. When you go from higher time frame to lower time frame, you begin to see more clearly what the market is communicating, what the market is saying. All right, so what the market is saying here is that what we should get ready for what a further fall in price. Now let's go down to a daily time frame. Now daily time frame would even give us another further details. All right, a further details. So if you look in closely here now, you will see that here was the bearish engulfing candle. All right, and you can see price rallying on a support level. When we see price rallying on a support level, there are higher chances that it would break out of that level. There are chances that price will break downward off that level. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Good. You can see 4 hours time frame is giving us a more clearer picture. Okay, of what is actually going to happen. More clearer picture. And this is it. You can see price, trying to sell off here. So once this market closes outside the support level, you will definitely experience a further fall in price. We will definitely experience a further fall in price. If price closes below the support level, we will definitely experience it. All things being equal. All right. Awesome. Someone saying something that saw the retail concept starts. Please, I didn't get your question. I didn't get that question asked by Visa. Okay. All right. So yeah, you need to look at multiple time frame analysis, compare multiple time frame to be able to get excellent results, excellent driven results. So for day traders who trade within a day, 4 hours is a good consideration for you. 1 hour as well, so you can do your comparison or your analysis across the daily, 4 hours, 1 hour time frame. All right, good. So yeah, fantastic. So here now we are expecting a further fall in price here. All right, a further fall in price. Good. You can see it now. It's becoming obvious as price is dragging down further. Once price closes below the support level, we expect a further fall in price. Alright, a further fall in price is inevitable. Alright, inevitable. A further fall in price is inevitable. Okay, so yes, now we said for Euro USD, it's giving the, from our analysis, we are seeing a sell-off. Same with the Pounds USD. All right, the Pounds USD as well is giving that, you can see it here. So when you look closely now, you see that a flag is already formed. All right, a flag already forms like a descending triangle, and now that's broken out downward. So we expect a further fall in price. For intraday traders, you can always want to catch this movement from here, down here. All right, good. So I want to enjoin you guys to click on the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell and be the first to be notified whenever we are having our webinars. All right, it is important that you and I stay tuned, all right, to have sound knowledge about trading, so that we can then trade with professionally, carefully, and then make profits. All right, one important thing is this: when you are trading, always focus on your analysis. Don't get distracted. Always focus on your analysis. This is very, very important. All right, this is very, very important. When you run on an analysis or you have a trading setup, follow it strictly. Look out for possible things that would convince you to sell or would convince you to buy. Draw analysis, a time frame analysis. What is the candlestick saying? Look at the higher time frames. Look at the last 4 candlesticks from the current candlesticks. What are they saying? So it is the communication and the messages that you get from all these that you would now be able to see what the market would most likely do. All right, would most likely do. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for joining this session. Our next session is always every Thursday, same time, same place, same location. Next time when you are coming, please don't come alone. Invite your friends, share this channel with your friend. We are committed, OctaFX is committed to teaching you on how to educate you on how to carry out, professional trading and not lose your money. All right, I look forward to having you in our next class. Thank you and keep learning.